Hi everyone, thank you for joining me again today. In this video I'm gonna get some work done to the Beetlepanned Lancia. If you haven't seen the overview of it, I will put a card in the YouTube video, so you can check it out there. But yeah, I think I'm gonna continue building some of the firewall for this car, so I soon can get it up on the side and get the floors made for it. So, you're joining me inside the Lancia. I want to create the panel that needs to go in these two holes. So the firewall is pretty much done, and then I can start building up the inner arches over here. So, as you probably saw in the time lapses, that I created a cardboard template of the piece of steel I want to recreate, and I have added this small bend in it in order for having something to weld the new inner wheel arches to. So now it just needs to be cut out of steel. So we relatively quickly went from a cardboard template to a piece of sheet metal that has been cut out, and I put a brake in it on my big sheet metal brake, so let's see if it fits. Okay, so what I just did here is I marked out a center line that I'm gonna aim the bead roll after, and then I'm making my start and stop fairly large so I can see them when the plate is in the dies. And there we have it, one bead roll, and it really stiffened up the panel now, so yeah, it doesn't take much more. This is gonna sound so stupid, but I'm attaching my spring plates and I'm trying to get the bolts in and everything. And you're not gonna believe this. I dropped one of the bolts and it's underneath the car. How? Where?
A few moments later.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining me again today. In this video I'm gonna get you up to speed on what I've been doing to the Beetlepanned Lancia and do a bit more work to it, so I hope you enjoy. This is the piece I made in the beginning, and the thing is, I kinda realized when I was holding this in that I'm not gonna keep these shock towers, so all of this work to cap it off is kind of redundant. So yeah, let me show you what the new plan is. So it's been a few weeks since I last filmed anything on the Lancia. I've gotten a new emblem for this. I spoke to a real nice guy in France who sold me one, so I'm really pleased to have a Lancia logo on it, and it looks brand new, so it doesn't fit the rest of the car. As you might notice before, it was sitting over here on the floor, and I have finally gotten around to get it on my lift so I can easily do some sheet metal work to it. I started stripping down everything, taking the doors off, getting the inside cleaned out. I can't remember if I showed this in a previous video, but I raised the outer part of the strut tower. As you can see, normally it goes down there, mainly to allow it for a bit more room upwards. When sitting on the ground, I can actually fit a 17-inch wheel now. I did this a long time ago, that's why it has a bit of surface rust on it. And of course, the nice thing about having the car on the lift is it's much easier to both work and show you what I've done underneath. As part of stripping the car down, I am beginning to address some of the rust. I'm gonna make new seals, mainly because of the pinch weld here. I'm gonna get that kind of folded inwards instead of outwards, which allows the car to sit a bit lower. But yeah, the other reason is that most of the sill are gone. So let me show you the other side that I've been working on. So over here I have started making a new sill. This is the A-pillar reinforcement. It was completely rotted out and downwards, there were nothing left, so this has all been recreated. I haven't been able to find any patch panels or repair panels for this, so everything is made in hand. This corner was completely gone as well, and obviously the new sill. I have made a joint in the middle as my brake isn't long enough to do a complete sill. Inside here, this is a new reinforcement, like the center part of the sill that is stiffening up the chassis. And underneath is the piece that connects the inner or the center part of the sill to the floor. What I did here is instead of folding the lip downwards as you normally would do, it is folded up and welded in. And then when I come in with my outer sill piece, I'm welding that flat towards the joint of the sill, and this is really strong and solid now. Another thing is this is the jacking point. It is made from 20mm square tube. I have put it up into the sill instead of being below as it was from factory, again to allow the car to sit as low as possible. And the inside, I haven't done anything to the front here, but it's a bit easier to see the work that has gone into it now that the doors are off and the floors are cleaned up. I have a bit of rust here that needs addressing, and I'm still figuring out what to do with the floor situation here. Moving on to the back, I borrowed a shock absorber from a friend and figured out that I need to redo this corner of what is essentially gonna be the seat bottom. And as stated before, I didn't cap this off as I need to make a new wheel top for the wheel, or at least cover off the cabin side of things, otherwise it will not be very pleasant to drive. So here is where we left off. I made this piece and realized that I'm not keeping these inner wheel arches and strut towers, so I have started cutting out everything. I have gotten some more suspension components into the car, so I can actually mock up a wheel proper. Here you can see I have raised the top of the inner wheel arch and I've made new reinforcements to piece. This is going to be done on the other side as well. So the time has come to get this window out to assess the damage of that. So kinda as anticipated, this is not good. I think the headliner and the trim is actually what held the most of the window in. So with the door and everything out of the way, I am gonna clean it down and see how much I'm left with. So yeah, here we are. My current plan of attack is doing this in at least 2 pieces. Doing the pillar down and then the body line out. There's not much left, but luckily I have the other side to reference to, but this piece is kind of straight, as you can see from the rest of the window, so it shouldn't be too difficult to recreate. I'm gonna remove the engine from the car. I have taken the measurements I needed to make sure that it clears, and to be fair, it's a heavy lump that is bringing the car off balance, which is also why I have my car ratchet strap in the front to the left, and it will make me get better access to get in here and do the wheel tops when time be. That's the engine out. Loads more room and not as much weight in the rear end. So hopefully I can soon get the car balanced on the middle of the car. So yeah, not really sure what the next step is right now. Still have some things I'm considering, mainly about the floor and the inner tops, how to create those. So I will update you when I have new stuff to show. I cleaned out the inside of the car because it was just one big mess of wiring looms and old cut off pieces, so it's a bit easier to see what I have to work with now. I am still considering what to do about the floors. If I use the Beetle floorboards, I will have to create a big lip that it has to mount to. The other option is keeping this. I'm just not sure how to secure it in here, as I don't want to weld it into the Beetlepanned because I want to be able to separate the body from the chassis. Other option is making new floors from scratch, which I have considered a few times now. I'm not sure if this is the original shape of the floor, but it doesn't seem like it. So the floors are kind of bent and not that nice. So it would be nice to make new floors. I would make it step down a bit like it does here, and just have it nice and flat, and then do a reinforcement down the sills where I can bolt the body to the floor, and possibly keep all the original seat fastenings and structure. So yeah, let me know what you think. There's been an amount of concern about the body being twisted and warped after I've cut everything out of it. To be honest, if it would have been warped, it would already be, because all the structural parts of this car was rusted away, but I haven't removed this door yet. I haven't touched it. And it closes just fine. So at least that door is not crooked. So yeah, that's where I'm at with the Beetlepanned Lancia. I'm gonna continue work. I'll probably have a few other projects in between this, but right now this is the main project I'm working on. Seeing that the Bora hopefully is all ready to go for this summer season. So thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's play. Is this car or is it dirt? Surprisingly, it must be dirt.